to talk loud enough. I don't have my mic stuff on. Wife is doing editing, and so I had an interesting question a guy had asked, or a person, sorry, I don't know if it was a dude or not. That asked if I had drawings, or I did drawings and stuff as I went, and I'm not sure if he meant about the whole concept or doing stuff on the car. I'm not a CAD draw or print it out type of guy. I mean, if you are, that would be cool, but I don't. I don't know. I kind of consider this as there's really no one way that's good or bad. Or you do what you know how to do, and that's more or less it. I just know that as I build on the car, I know I had done the concept picture earlier. In fact, I'll show that here. Here's the concept drawing of the car, and kind of, I think, as my dad would have built the car, would have been something similar to that. And for the most part, we're kind of like it, but it's not at all. But it's to get, the reason I do the drawing is it kind of gives me where we want to go. And then as I build onto it, the car kind of shows me what it needs and what it needs and what we have to do to achieve those. And it kind of is how the car gets built that way. So it's pretty, I don't know, grows as it goes type of video. And just like now, a very good example is the radiator. I know what radiator I have to put in it, and it's an aluminum radiator. We just got it the other day, so it allows me to move forward. I got another part coming from the steering. It looks like I might have got the wrong steering joint. And that steering stuff I usually do, if I can't get the joints or use the joints that I have, I'll order new joints and stuff for it. Steering is one of the things that I don't like not to work well about it, like the throttle. You want that throttle to function smoothly and not have any kinks. The same with the steering. You want it to function smoothly and not have any kinks or issues. So that's where we're at. And so what I've done now is I don't know if the bars that I put on here temporarily, they're tacked on, are going to stay permanently. But this is to help me kind of get this grill shell lined up. And as you can tell, I got a bar on top here. Kind of give me the lowdown on where we're at height-wise. I know some guys drop the cowl and put the grill shell up on there or on top of the frame. I just always liked it continuous. However my cowl's going should meet the top of my grill shell. It should be all as if that's how it was built, I guess. That's what I would say. And so, with that being said, I have the grill shell, which is a Packard. It's approximately, I would say, it's around a 40 Packard grill shell. We've got these pretty much figured out. The fenders now as we do it, I can make sure that I don't have any conflicts with anything else. We will also, why we're doing this stuff too, it's also why I have not done the shocks or the panhard on it, which is required. You gotta have a stabilizer when you use this rack and pinion on the front of the car to counter any push steer or bump steer, as you call it, but push steer is really what it is. You're pushing or pulling the rack and pinion when it goes back side to side. So anyway, that kind of means we kind of do everybody together here as we're building to make sure we don't have any conflicts and everything gets safe, stabilized and moves forward together. Doing this, I'm going to bring the radiator out front of the frame. Not something that's done very typically, but can be done. You just have to account for it. So I've got these uprights that I've tacked on there. I've got a couple of pieces of steel that I've basically jutted out into the grill, and now I'll just keep trying to tune her in of where the slant is, what I like, don't like. Make sure I got enough room for the radiator, because this will have to have more or less like an arch coming out, holding the radiator steady, and the grill shell. So all this nose piece will be one hunk together. Also, why I'll have stabilizer rods, hood rods on there, and it'll be very firmly mounted to the frame rails. I already have a couple mounting plates on there, and if I think I need to add to them, I can. But I'm liking the stretch of it. The nose of it is looking pretty good. I think the Packer grill's a good fit. It's supposed to be a 30-ish, 30 to 40s era, classy, unusual Vicky. That's what we're shooting for. The King Toad. It's got to have some class in there. It's got to have some royalty going on. And these rings and the lights were swap meet fine. I had the buckets, but the rings and stuff we just got. And they worked out perfectly on those buckets. They were as they were supposed to be made for them. Not only that is, I'm changing the seal beams out to LEDs, mainly because I want to try to keep the power consumption down as much as I can. And that'll the power consumption will, later on you'll see. At some point between now and September 25th, you'll understand why. Power is an issue. So, the wife came out, she was telling me about because we had the car jacked up when we were doing the steering, and she was concerned that the flips on the front fenders were not going to be, they were going to conflict with the radius arms. I was curious if this is tight enough to stay, not tight enough to stay. Okay. We may have to add some more braces. Yeah, I think that might work right there. So, so here we are. Try to step back a little bit. And it's not perfect. So had to do some straightening and fixing on here. So I think right now I need to do another test fit on the radiator. So this doesn't chin comes down, rolls this. At least, well, let's do go like that. I'll get some more piece. It's very wet. I do see this. Probably always have anyway. those things where it's kind of transition, or how do you end it, or because part of me was thinking, well, why don't we just carry the straight sides down and have that roll into it like in a pan. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
Well, see how this comes flat? It goes from like the sides of the hood, and then it's flat here.
Okay.
See how it's flat? Like this. Well, originally, the hood, the side of the hood, the front of it would have been only about that tall from that point up. And then the fenders, that rolled out to the fenders. And then up
Okay.
the wheels.
Okay.
So it was a much more, unlike a Model A where it goes down and they come back up, you know, on the 49. They kind of met about halfway in the grill, or maybe 2/3 of the way, because we cut some out of that grill. It's not as tall as it was. Sorry, I have a second more.
Forget.
It's just, yeah. Go grab that grill and we'll do this. So yeah, like it's I think you got some work.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking about some new work for you.
Oh, were you?
Thank you.
I'm not gonna tell you that.
Oh, I'm just kidding. You tell me whatever you want. I mean, the point is, I'm altering the grill shell, so it really doesn't. I might as well make it so those holes in the axle gave me an idea for a bumper. We're talking about Epiphanies.
You have something in front of the grill?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's gonna be in front of it, it better be something substantial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't envision anything else in front of the grill. That's all.
Well, you had mentioned the bumper before, so that's.
I was talking about in the back.
Oh, back. Well, I'm more worried about the front than I am the back. We just have those two big holes there.
Okay, so it won't come out in front of the grill. Or it will.
Well, it has to be in front of the grill or it won't do any good, would it? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, well. I mean, put a bumper on behind the grill?
Oh. I was wanting to know if you were talking about just doing a bumper in this section. But you still want something in front. Oh, God.
Well, I guess I could protect that part of the car. I mean. Well, somehow I just think that grill might need a little bit. You're not an idiot. I think it's funny. No, I mean, and what I'm talking about, I don't know if it would be, huge, but something along. And not straight, of course. You need to have some angles with it, but you can somehow all kinds of stuff that you can do just to give it some protection.
It definitely needs.
And that way, if it's here, right, and the axle's moving, then this is moving. It could go across it. It don't matter. Or you could do just like some kind of a Nerf bar here. Of course, not across the front of the tire, but if you know what I mean. Just a bar, but not go all the way. It could just maybe hook around like this.
Yeah.
Into it. Connecting it would just add strength across from it. In other words, you only got the two mount points.
Right.
You only use the two mount points, and you're gonna have something that you want to make sure it doesn't twist.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it'd be easy to twist it. It's a good sized bowl in
Yeah.
there. But you can do all kinds of things. You could do a Model A bumper or something here, or a straight bumper, or just provided it has travel past the rail. It's gotta go like
Right.
this.
Right.
It's gonna do the same thing as axle does.
Yeah.
This one is it. So that's why I'm also hoping that maybe if I'm close enough, my template for one would work for the other, and I would have her. Voila. Oof. So I don't think I got much choice. It's gonna be one of those things where I think I'm just gonna have to do. Do.
There's little bumpy things in here. So those lines are a mess. Yeah. Well, right here, see that clip?
Yeah.
Pin?
Well, it's only yours, so that's fine.
Well, I can't get the pin here.
Alright, back here. Back here, lady. Oh no. You're not in the way of that either.
And you're throwing sparks.
Alright, well. Get the lines right this time, or we'll get more sparks. How's that?
Well, what's wrong with them?
Alright, I want you to mark it again, please. It makes it mainly that front area, if you could.
Yeah, see, doing metal again. I want to stay on the outside of.
Well, my butt looks like it's 60. I don't know, 60 miles an hour either. You could have one tooth. Right at the very top. Really, it needs to be off to the side. There. Just to see how she looks. I think that's gonna work. Alright, just remember what I say. Don't do what I do. You do you. Go out in the garage and have fun. And God bless and toad out.